This is the best way that you can regain a relationship with a teenager or an adult child who has rejected you. Let's go. So a lot of times parents will raise their kids based on the way that society functions when they are young parents. So for example, in the 80s, society didn't really have a problem with parents hitting their kids with belts. And in the 80s, if a kid was experiencing, depression or anxiety, you didn't take that kid to a therapist. You just took them to church and gave them a little bit more of Jesus. That's how it was done back in the day a lot of times, and many people didn't see a problem with it. But your kids may have seen how problematic it was, and it may have traumatized them to the point of holding resentment towards you. Okay, but the worst thing a parent can do in that situation is say, I didn't traumatize you, I didn't abuse y'all kids that bad. Or even worse, some people will say, y'all kids had a lot of mouth back then and I was just trying to teach y'all some respect. Those type of responses are going to cause the adult kid to resent that parent even more. So the best thing to do is pretty simple. Own up to the way that you treated your kids. I mean, you can apologize and tell them, look, I didn't know the first thing about being a good parent. I had no idea how important it was for me to go to a therapist to heal my childhood trauma, so that way I could be the good parent that you deserve to have. Apologize flat out to that kid and remind them that you can and will continue to evolve. And remind them of how resilient they are to have put up with you during the time of your life when you were immature, ignorant, or whatever. And then get involved and try to help them financially as much as you're able to let them know that you just want them to be safe. Make them feel like they're not abandoned as an adult and that you want the best life for them. The adult kid may never forgive you, but there's a better chance of them respecting you if you own up to it and just listen to what they're saying.